Have you ever felt like you were never actually a child? Like you were born with the weight of the world on your shoulders? This isn't just being mature. It's a psychological phenomenon called parentification, where roles are reversed between child and parent. When you looked in the mirror, you didn't see a kid. You saw a weary adult, already exhausted by life's demands. Instead of building blocks in imagination, your childhood was built on the heavy bricks of adult responsibility and survival. Today, we explore the 6 signs that you were forced to grow up too fast and how it shapes your adult life. While other kids were allowed to be messy and carefree, you were busy observing, analyzing, and staying silent. The kitchen wasn't a place for snacks. It was a place of work, chores, and the silent weight of household management. You learned early that play was a luxury you couldn't afford. You chose survival because you had no other choice. Your childhood smile was replaced by a stoic mask shield against the chaos of an unpredictable environment. Let's dive into the first sign. Being the one everyone relied on before you even knew how to tie your shoes. Sign 1. You were always the responsible one. You were the glue holding your family together while still a toddler. Your lists weren't for toys or candy. They were for detergent, milk, and making sure the bills were kept in order. You weren't just a child. You were an emotional anchor for the adults in your life who couldn't anchor themselves. While cartoons played in the background, you were busy folding laundry, your mind miles away from the colorful screen. Safety was your personal mission. You checked the locks in the stove, playing a role you were never meant to fill. Outside, the world was bright and simple for others. For you, the world lived within the walls of duty. Scrubbing floors and managing the home became your identity. Reliability wasn't a trait. It was a shield against neglect. You packed the lunches, you kept the schedule, and you ensured your siblings were cared for, even when you weren't. Teachers noticed your perfectionism, mistaking your trauma for exceptional maturity. They saw a good student, not a struggling child. This leads to sign 2. An adult life where relaxation feels like a dangerous indulgence. Sign 2. Feeling guilty when you relax. As an adult, sitting still feels like failing a test you can't see. Your hands can't find peace. They tap, they fidget, they search for something, anything to fix or organize. Closing your eyes doesn't bring rest. It only brings a scrolling list of things you should be doing instead. You find yourself fixing things that aren't broken, just to justify your existence in a moment of quiet. A do not disturb sign feels like a personal challenge. Peace feels like a trap you're waiting to trigger. Time isn't a resource to enjoy. It's a relentless drumbeat pushing you toward the next task. Even in your own home, you are scanning for problems. Your brain's stuck in high alert survival mode. Work never ends because you don't know who you are without the work. Saturday nights become just another office hour. You are haunted by the child who had to work to survive, and that child is still running the show. The weight of guilt is the third sign's companion, an inability to ask anyone for help. Sign 3. Trouble asking for help. You'd rather break than bend to let someone carry a single bag for you. Every muscle is strained. Every fiber of your being is screaming, but your pride is a fortress. You learned early on that if you didn't fix it yourself, it wouldn't get fixed. The dark was your only companion. At work, you drown in silence. You'd rather go under than admit you can't manage the rising tide alone. You build walls with every "I'm fine" and every "I've got it," keeping the world at a safe distance. Even a simple gesture of kindness feels like an intrusion, a threat to the hyper-independence you've cultivated for years. Vulnerability is a language you never learn to speak. You keep your eyes down, avoiding the connection you crave. You are the lone wolf, not by choice, but by survival. You walk the path alone because it's the only safe one. You'll struggle with a jar until your hands are raw, refusing to admit that life is easier with a partner. This independence leads to the next sign. The exhausting need to fix everyone else while you fall apart. Sign 4. An intense need to fix others. You are everyone's therapist, but you have no one to talk to. You absorb their pain like a sponge, leaving you heavy and saturated with problems that aren't even yours. Your phone is a constant stream of emergencies. People come to you for solutions, never realizing you're drowning too. You hold the umbrella for everyone else, ensuring they stay dry while you are soaked to the bone. Your emotional battery is constantly in the red. You give until there is nothing left to give. You try to glue together the shattered pieces of other people's lives, hoping it'll make you feel whole. But while you focus on their mess, your own life is spilling over, ignored and neglected. In the mirror, you see a puzzle with missing pieces. You've given so much of yourself away that you're incomplete. You give away your last bit of hope to someone who needs it more, leaving yourself in the cold. The fixer's hollow expression is the prelude to sign 5, the deep disconnection from your inner child. Sign 5. You disconnected from your inner child. You look at old photos and see a stranger you never knew. There was no play in those eyes, only a stiff posture and the readiness to serve. Toy stores don't bring back happy memories. They bring confusion. You don't know how to relate to the world of fun. Even a simple game becomes a task to be optimized. You can't just play. You have to win or solve. The child you used to be is trapped behind a glass wall, watching you move through a life of duty. The playground is a ghost town, in your mind a place of silence where the swings move in a cold wind. The vibrant world of adulthood feels loud and garish compared to the quiet, muted childhood you lived. When you see others being silly, you feel a pang of alienation. You don't understand the freedom they possess. Even when you try to reclaim a bit of that joy, you hide it away, ashamed of the childish need. This lost playtime brings us to the final sign. The constant, crushing worry about things you cannot control. Sign 6. Worrying about things beyond your control. It started with listening to the voices through the walls. You learned to read the financial terror on a piece of paper before you could read a storybook. Now, the news of the world feels like a personal weight. You feel responsible for every global tragedy. A minor traffic delay feels like a catastrophe. Your body reacts as if your life is on the line. You plan for disasters that haven't happened yet, trying to control a future that is fundamentally uncertain. The burden of adulthood is a chain you've been dragging since you were 6 years old. You tried to carry the whole house on your back, never knowing that it wasn't your job to hold it up. Even your shadow is heavy-shaped like a weary old man, reflecting the weight within. You check the locks 5 times, because in your mind, the only thing between safety and disaster is your vigilance. Your cup is always overflowing, but not with joy. It's filled with the stress of the world. But there is a path to healing. It starts with a breath and the realization that the suit no longer has to be so big. The boulders you've carried can be broken. They can be turned into something beautiful, something light. You can transition from the shadows of the past into a warmer, brighter present. You are allowed to step onto the swing. You are allowed to feel the wind on your face, a real smile, not a mask. Is finally possible when you stop trying to save everyone else. Healing means learning to accept the tea, to accept the help, to accept that you are worthy of care. Your inner child is ready to come out from behind the glass. They want to hold your hand. As Tom Robbins said, it is never too late to have a happy childhood. Look at the world with clarity. You've done enough. You can rest now. You are allowed to just be. The sun is rising on a new chapter where you come first. If you enjoyed this look into psychology and mindset, don't forget to subscribe for more insights into the human's brain. Check out our other videos on mindfulness and human behavior. There's always more to explore.